mobile delegates, it's time for Mobile Nation's Monday Brief, where I bring you the news that happened this past week on BlackBerry, the iPhone blog, Android Central, Windows Phone Central, and Pre-Central, and give you a little glimpse as to what might be coming this next week. So without further ado, let's get you briefed. Kevin and the gang over at BlackBerry were doing the happy dance this week because 3 new BlackBerry devices were announced. That's right, three new devices, and they're all running BlackBerry 7, which is the interim OS that BlackBerry is going to use until devices with QNX are released early next year. All 3 of the devices are successors to the BlackBerry Torch. We've got the Torch 9810, which is a slide-up physical keyboard device similar to the original Torch 9800, and the other 2 are the Torch 9850 and the Torch 9860, and they're totally touchscreen. This brings the total number of BlackBerry 7 phones to 5 that we know of. But I'm wondering if we might be seeing a couple of announcements soon about curved devices, and we can make it a big giant BlackBerry 7 family reunion. Over at Windows Phone Central, Daniel was talking about Tango. No, that's not Mango, which is the highly anticipated update to Windows Phone 7 coming out this fall. It's the next update after that. So are you ready to dance? There's one new feature in there that's quite interesting and pretty exciting. It's called Content Search, and it actually allows your Windows Phone 7 device to search within the device itself before going to web and everything else. But it is a universal search, and I think a lot of Windows Phone users are excited to see even more updates and even more leaks coming out about Tango in the future. Hey Pre-Central Nation! Get excited! Your HP TouchPad just got an update to WebOS 3.0.2. which brought some significant speed upgrades to the email app and also gave the music app a facelift, bringing it more in line with the style of 3.0. Derek actually made a little hands-on video showing some of the upgrades.
I'll go ahead and check out email, which is said to have faster scrolling, and it certainly appears to. Scrolling is all sorts of fast now. The music app has also seen an update, and it's much nicer now. It now looks very little like its old self, has all of your playlists that you may have loaded up along with all of your music. This is nice because before, none of my music was showing up, which was a small problem.
This week was particularly juicy if you're an iPhone 5 rumor hound. So 2 photos surfaced this week claiming to be either knockoffs or prototypes of the fabled iPhone 5, which is rumored to have a release date sometime this fall. The first one was a sort of polished looking device that turned out to be a knockoff in China of the reported iPhone 5 design. There's also a video accompanying that. In addition, another photo surfaced this week, but it actually claimed to be the real deal at a French operator. There was a prototype device and they snapped a picture of it really fast. This looks shopped. I can tell from some of the pixels and from seeing quite a bit of shops in my time. Those of us in the Android Nation were treated to an update for our Galaxy Tab 10.1 devices. It was a dreaded UX. Yes, that's right. TouchWiz has made it onto the Galaxy Tab 10.1. Now, Samsung claims this update is optional, but in fact, if you ever want to update your tablet again, you will in fact have to get TouchWiz on your Galaxy Tab. So to get your hands all over TouchWiz and get them dirty, head over to your settings, go into About Tablet, and hit the update button. There's really nothing you can do about it, so get used to the TouchWiz, folks. There was another Mobile Nations podcast this last week, and the gang talked about the Microsoft-Google patent slap fight, which is really getting out of hand, and all the new BlackBerries and a bunch of other stuff happening in the Mobile Nations. So definitely check it out. Head over to mobilenations.com/shows and you can see all of our different podcasts that are there for your entertainment. And of course, we have some giveaways coming up for you guys in the Mobile Nations. Be on the lookout this week for the BlackBerry Goose Chase, which should be announcing today, Monday, and also Windows Phone Central is giving away an HTC HD7S, which is a fantastic device. So head over to youtube.com/WMExperts to find out how you can get a hold of that little beauty. Well, that's it for your Mobile Nations Monday Brief. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/mobilenations, and you can find me on Twitter at Ashley Esqueda. Nations, you have been briefed.